G'day team, so today we're going to be potting up some Arthropodiums black dragon, which is a black mondo grass, and just thought it'd be interested to see how we do this. So what we're doing is potting up some large 10-15 litre containers of them, and they'll be used for dividing up into stock for growing on later in the season come springtime. So I've got here a chili bag full of seedlings, so we just dug those up from a friend's garden actually, so it was quite helpful. So they're all nice little shoots here with roots attached, so they're looking good. We've got some big pots here, so we're going to put a few of these into each pot, and then they'll be there. They'll just sit in there during winter, and come springtime they will have started to plump out, and once these buckets are completely full, we can then tip those out and break off all the individual plants and put those into smaller pots ready to go into about 2.5 litre grade for sale. So yeah, here we go. So just got this general nursery potting mix here. Just on this one, the pot. There. So just filling it, not quite to the top, probably about 2/3 in there, 3/4. And then just taking some of these, going around the edge like this. Some of them haven't got very big tops on them like this, but they've got really good root growth, so that should come away pretty nicely once we get some of this mix. Okay, so I've put a ring of these all around the edge of the bucket, and we'll grab some more mix. Fill it up around each plant. It's easiest to get the mix in there by hand. Guide it around the plants easily. Making sure all those roots are covered. Turn it down, and then we'll just put another patch in the middle. We'll just pop another one in the centre. Make sure we've got a really good set of plants in there. Mix. Try and make sure any of the leaves are covered up, otherwise they will rot in the soil. Don't want. Roots covered. Okay, there we have a finished pot of Arthropodiums black dragon, black mondo grass. So yeah, come springtime, this should be a nice big clump with multiple more plants, and then we'll just tip the whole lot out and break that into smaller individual plants again, and those will be those will be potted into like a 5 or 7 centimetre tube, and again give it a little bit of time for the roots to develop, and they'll go into a 2.5 litre, depending on how big some of them could even go straight into the 2.5 litre, and then they'll be ready for sales. So yeah, give us a yell if you want to book any of these in ahead of time, but that's how it's done. So we're sowing trays of red tussock here, China flower rubra. First time we've covered them with stone, so hoping it's going to work, but yeah, look forward to the results. Okay, so just in one of our prop houses, just checking on some of these choicer Ternata plugs. So these are a batch that we did top cuttings of about 6 weeks ago. Probably not as even as I'd like to see, but they are now starting to produce roots, so got that nice little peat plug there, got some good roots coming out. So yeah, pretty happy with that. You can see, you can actually see the new little shoots of growth coming through as well, so there's all brand new growth that's come through since they were in these plugs. You can see like that one there, got fantastic root on it, so they'll be looking good when we go to pop them up. So got a order here going to Christchurch, bit of a mix of plants for townhouse planting. Got some nice PB18 gracillinias here and some PB18 Viburnums price. So yeah, quite a nice little mix of plants going on. Some lamandras, phormiums, various different things. So all the way to Christchurch. Just out visiting a farm this afternoon, doing some planting at a Tanker Track dairy farm. So fantastic afternoon for it. Okay, so just doing our daily block maintenance check. So we're checking through 5 or 6 blocks of plants or rows of plants, and got here with me my checklist. So it tells me what row we're working on, and a checklist of gear and checklist of tasks, so we make sure nothing's missed. So we're just looking for things like what spraying, weeding needs doing, just a general health check, getting rid of any large weeds, removing any dead plants, and consolidating new plants if need be, and just generally keeping things tidy, looking neat, and also checking for what might be coming ready, what's available. So I've got here the kit, so I've got my horticultural apron here with the pair of secateurs, got the gloves, got the tapener gun for any taller plants that might need staking, and got empty shuttle trays for any plants that might need them, and we've got just a 20 litre bucket just to get rid of any large weeds. So yeah, we'll work through the rows looking at the plants. So walking down block B24 here, got some really nice chunky Arthropodium Matapuri Bay. Overall they're looking pretty good, but then we get a big weed like this, so we'll be stopping and pulling that one out. Weed like that can be a bit of a challenge because it's got such a massive root ball on it that it basically takes out the whole plant. So I have put the plant back in its pot, and we'll see how it goes, but more than likely that one won't survive, so we'll just have to move that one on. So Hebe's looking good. And then we've got a nice block of Viburnums price here. They are looking really nice. Still got quite a few flowers on them, some nice fresh green growth there, and again they're all looking really sharp. They're nice and bushy, which is good. Batch of Lamandra Lime Tough here. These ones at the front are looking a wee bit thin, but these ones at the back here are really nice and bushy, so they're looking good. Team just trimmed up these lavender Pacific blue today, so they're all been given a little bit of a haircut. Formium Dark Delight looking real nice, some really good chunky ones in there. So now we're into our PB18 stock. So these are Portuguese laurels, Prince Lusitanica, so they are looking good. We've got some Gristolinias here. For some reason this particular batch has got a lot of weeds in it, so that'll be going on to the block maintenance check as on the weeding team's list as a block to go through. Then as we come down here, we see this area here has been picked through quite a lot, so there's quite a lot of open space, so we'll be consolidating quite a bit of this to make room for other plants. So always good to have space to put new plants in. So I've got a tray of plants that's fallen over here. So this is exactly the sort of thing that's really good to do these daily checks for. It just means you can get in and fix up stuff like this. We've got another PB18 mountain beech tree here, it's also fallen over, so just picking that one up, and we'll just shift them over here with these other ones. So yeah, and got more Viburnum Eve price here in PB18 grade this time, so they're massive. Struggling to even see the bags that they're in, but they're all in PB18 bags, so it's a really nice batch there. So yeah, that's it for me today, and yeah, if you like this content, give us a thumbs up and remember to subscribe to our channel and you'll hear from us again. Cheers.